Imagine walking down a busy street. People everywhere. Cars passing. Shops open. Music playing from somewhere nearby. It feels normal, safe, ordinary. But a few meters away, someone is watching you. Not because of who you are, but because of what you're doing. Your head is down. Your phone is in your hand. Your attention is somewhere else. And in that moment, without realizing it, you've just become an opportunity. Before we continue, take a second to subscribe to Global Security Digest. This channel shares daily lessons designed to keep you informed, aware, and protected. Now let's get into it. Distraction is one of the most powerful signals a criminal can see. It tells them several things at once. It tells them you're not paying attention. It tells them you won't react quickly. It tells them you probably won't notice them until it's too late. And most importantly, it tells them you are easier than the person walking right next to you. Criminals rarely choose the hardest target. They choose the easiest one available. Not because they're brave, but because they want the least resistance. Distraction creates that low-resistance opportunity. Picture a train station during rush hour. Hundreds of people moving in every direction. Some are scanning signs. Some are talking to friends. Some are walking with purpose. And then there's someone standing near the entrance, completely absorbed in their phone. They don't notice the people brushing past them. They don't notice the person standing too close. They don't notice the hand slowly reaching toward their bag. That's the moment opportunity appears. To the distracted person, it feels like just another ordinary minute. To the criminal, it feels like a green light. Distraction doesn't just happen with phones. It happens with headphones. It happens during intense conversations. It happens when someone is rushing. It happens when someone is lost in thought. Anything that takes your awareness away from your environment creates a small gap in your safety. And criminals look for gaps. Think about a parking lot late in the evening. A person walks out of a store carrying several bags. They're searching for their car keys. Their attention is divided between the bags, the keys, and the phone buzzing in their pocket. They reach their car. They unlock it. They place the bags on the seat. But they never notice the person who walked behind them across the parking lot. Not because the person was invisible, but because distraction narrowed their focus. When people become distracted, their field of awareness shrinks. They see less. They hear less. They react slower. It's not a personal weakness. It's simply how the human brain works. Your brain can't fully focus on multiple things at once. When your attention goes to one place, it leaves another. Criminals take advantage of that simple truth. In many real incidents captured on cameras, the pattern is the same. The victim is distracted. The criminal notices. The criminal approaches slowly, carefully, and confidently. And the victim only realizes what's happening at the last possible moment. Sometimes they don't realize at all. Distraction turns time against you. Awareness gives you time. Distraction takes it away. If you notice something unusual early, you have options. You can change direction. You can create distance. You can step into a store. You can prepare yourself mentally. But if you only notice the danger at the last second, your choices disappear. That's why criminals love distracted environments. Busy streets where everyone is staring at their screens. Public transport where people are wearing headphones. Shopping areas where people are focused on purchases. These places are full of opportunity, not because they're dangerous by nature, but because distraction is everywhere. Let's talk about something subtle: body posture. A distracted person often walks differently. Their shoulders are slightly forward. Their head is down. Their pace may be uneven. To an untrained eye, it looks normal, but to someone looking for an easy target, it sends a message. It says, this person is not aware. This person won't react quickly. This person is safe to approach. Now imagine two people walking down the same street. One is looking at their phone, headphones in, shoulders slouched. The other is walking upright, scanning naturally, occasionally looking around. Which one looks easier to approach? Most criminals will choose the distracted one, not because they know them, but because the signals are clear. Distraction doesn't just make you easier to approach. It also makes you slower to respond. If someone suddenly steps into your path, you may freeze. If someone grabs your bag, you may take a few seconds to understand what's happening. Those few seconds are everything. In many situations, the difference between safety and danger is not strength. It's time. Time to react. Time to move. Time to escape. And distraction steals that time. Halfway through this video, here's a quick reminder. If you care about personal safety and want daily lessons like this, subscribe to Global Security Digest now. Your awareness could protect you or someone you love. Now, let's go deeper. Distraction also affects decision-making. When you're focused on your phone or your thoughts, you may ignore subtle warning signs. A person walking behind you for too long, someone standing too close in a queue, a car slowly following your pace. These signs are often small and easy to miss, but they are also early warnings. When you're aware, you notice patterns. When you're distracted, you only notice events after they happen. And that's exactly the situation criminals prefer. Let's imagine another scenario. A person is waiting at a bus stop late in the evening. They're scrolling through social media, laughing at videos, completely absorbed. A stranger approaches and stands nearby, then moves closer, then asks a question. The distracted person looks up, slightly confused, still processing what was said. In that small moment of confusion, the stranger moves even closer. What started as distraction has now turned into vulnerability. If the person had been aware, they might have noticed the stranger approaching earlier. They might have created distance. They might have stepped into a brighter area. But distraction removed those options. It's important to understand something. Staying aware does not mean being paranoid. It doesn't mean staring at everyone. It doesn't mean expecting danger at every corner. It simply means being present, looking up occasionally, noticing who is around you, keeping your senses open. Small habits make a big difference. Holding your phone at chest level instead of face level so you can still see around you. Pausing your music when walking through isolated areas. Looking around naturally before entering your car. Standing where you can see exits in public spaces. These are not extreme actions. They are quiet, simple habits. But those habits send a different signal. Instead of saying easy target, your body language starts saying something else. It says, this person is aware. This person is paying attention. This person might react quickly. And that alone can be enough to make a criminal choose someone else. Because again, most criminals are not looking for a challenge. They're looking for opportunity. And distraction creates opportunity. Think about how often you see people walking while typing, not even looking where they're going. Think about people crossing the street while staring at their phones. Think about someone unlocking their door while talking loudly on a call, completely unaware of who might be behind them. These are everyday scenes. They feel normal. But from a criminal's perspective, they're moments filled with opportunity. The truth is, most dangerous situations don't start with violence. They start with observation. Someone watches. They evaluate. They look for signs. And distraction is one of the clearest signs they can see. The good news is this: awareness is a habit. And habits can be built. You don't need special training. You don't need special equipment. You just need small, consistent actions. Look up from your phone more often. Notice who enters a space after you. Trust your instincts when something feels off. Create distance when possible. These simple behaviors quietly increase your safety. They reduce opportunity. And when opportunity disappears, many crimes never even begin. Because most criminals don't want risk. They want easy. And distraction makes things easy for them. So the next time you step into a public space, ask yourself one simple question: am I present or am I distracted? That one question can change how you move, how you observe, and how you respond. And sometimes, that small shift in awareness is all it takes to avoid a dangerous situation entirely. If this video helped you see everyday situations differently, subscribe to Global Security Digest for more daily security lessons. Like this video, share it with someone you care about, and leave a comment below. Because awareness doesn't just protect you, It protects the people around you too.